welcome to Inside Auto Podcast, where we feature everyone and anyone you'd want to talk to in and out of the automotive industry.
Inside Auto Podcast. Welcome, Melissa Cartagena.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining. We're doing these quick NADA conversations for the podcast. We're going to talk about what we're seeing at the conference, what we're looking for. Specifically with Melissa, I'd love to... let's pick up the conversation from last year, right?
Yes, let's do that.
2023, Melissa spoke a little bit about finding a video strategy where she can implement personalized video at scale for AutoNation.
Yes.
How's that going?
I was struggling with it for a long time, and we're a little behind 2 years now because last year it had been almost a year and we hadn't been doing it yet. So now we're finally getting ready to launch dealerized video at scale. And we're using a couple of partners that we're working with. Epsilon's one of them. They've been a great partner to us, and we're also going to tap into a partnership alongside of Flashtalking, which is now owned by MediaOcean. Cool. So we're super excited because it's going to be dynamic in nature when we'll be able to really do digital video at a dealerized level the way that I've wanted to for years. So
and actually centralize that, but disperse it for every single dealer on AutoNation.
Yes. 100%. And then what's really cool about it is that we've got access to all the data. So we pull in all of our transaction data, we match that, and we're able to really personalize it. So that's what's exciting about it, because now we can do it in a personalized fashion that we're not able to even do before.
Yeah, and what's really cool on DigAd, I know that's your specialty, you can start setting up audiences based on how much time that they watch the video. That's what's really cool. You could start getting into that and do brand campaigns, and if they watch more than 10, 15 seconds, you can automatically put them in a different funnel.
What's really cool is I think that once we start to launch it, my mind goes into all different places, because now I feel like we could start really talking about a sequenced approach. How can we do sequential marketing the way that we really want to do sequential marketing, and inclusive of video plus display advertising, and then across our tactics through social and things of that nature as well. So it's really just tying it all back, and it's all about the data. It's tying all the data back together, really making it work for you. And I think that's what makes it exciting.
Yeah, that is exciting. And so you're looking to launch this in March?
Yes, we're going to launch it in March.
That's
so
a
fingers crossed.
That's a big step.
Yeah, big step. We're gonna dip our toe in first, and then make sure that it's functioning the way that we want it to, and that we're getting the value out of it that we're looking for. And then hopefully we'll be able to go even further, take it to OTT, CTV, and just really start to scale from there. So it's exciting.
It's pretty cool. So when you say dip your toes, just so I understand AutoNation, is that like 2 stores, 5 stores, 10 stores? What does that usually look like for you?
We'll probably try maybe somewhere around 20, 25 stores, but it actually could even be a little bit more than that, because we're actually going to target brand first. So we're going to look at certain brands that are easier to work with in terms of mandates and, all the things that you have to consider when you're, advertising for a specific OEM. Yeah. So we'll start off with a few OEMs that we know we can manage through fairly quickly, and then we'll start to dive into the ones that are a little bit more complex in nature, like luxury and things like that.
Yeah, interesting. So, okay, well, in 2025, we'll have you come back and...
it'll be like fully running, fingers crossed.
Our series.
Yeah, and then we'll take it to Prime Video, and we're just going to
that was just released.
There. Yeah.
So that's gonna be a whole new channel for dealers.
Yes, a whole new channel. So we're thinking through how we're going to manage it and how we're going to approach it, who we're going to partner with to help us get there. But Amazon's been on my radar for a long time, so now it's just a matter of time before we start to test that out too, as to how that works.
Yeah,
and really just collectively works alongside of all the data that we collect and how we look at our customers and how we could just message them in an appropriate manner, but on a personal level, versus worrying about devices and things of that nature. We just want to be talking to people and giving them a message that they want to hear.
Hey, here we go. Market to people, not to numbers.
There you go.
You didn't even know we were in this.
No, I didn't know that at all. Yeah, it was true.
It's true. It's all about it. Like, you have all of these anonymous IDs in your marketing, which is great. We need to be talking to them. But the second you can actually identify them, you can talk to people.
And that's what it's about. Talking to people. Yes. And I've been saying it for years. Like, it's been, oh my gosh, I've been saying we need to do true people-based marketing for I've been saying this for the last 5 or 6 years.
We are ahead of your time.
So I'm excited because it's going to be a game changer, I think. And we have been super focused on ensuring that we're right with our data. We have a first-party data approach. We've been doing that for a couple of years now. Not as worried about the deprecation of cookies as everybody else is. I think we're really positioned very well to manage that. So, it's time. We'll need to really start figuring out how they're going to manage through that because the clock's ticking.
Yeah.
And people don't have much time to figure it out now.
Well, it's good that you have set up AutoNation for success when it comes to that because your first party data is going to be where all your marketing is.
Yes. And that's where it should be.
Yeah.
That's where it needs to be. I mean, you can still go out and capture others and you need to conquest and do the prospecting and all of that, but you need to get right with your own data. Otherwise, it's going to be big trouble. It's like doomsday is coming. That's what it feels like.
Wait,
doomsday.
Another thing, did you see? So I'll just plug Aaron's book. Aaron is releasing a book here. And
I'm super excited to actually read that book.
Chapter 2 is called Avoiding Doomsday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you really
are on the same.
You got to get a copy before you
I do. And I need a signature on it.
Yes, he will definitely.
Yes. And I am excited to read that. I think that's going to be a great.
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining Inside Auto Podcast again. Any day special.
Yes.
Yes, I can't wait to break bread later.
I know.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thanks for listening to Inside Auto Podcast. Check out our other episodes with top entrepreneurs and industry leaders.